viewers, welcome back to Lohit Computer Academy. Today we are going to discuss about 11.2 exercise. This is the fifth problem. In right angle triangle, triangle PQR, right angle is at Q and PQ is 6 cm and angle RPQ is 60 degrees. Determine the lengths of QR and PR. This is the table for trigonometric ratios, and for this problem we have to draw right angle triangle, that is PQR, where right angle is at Q and PQ is 6 cm and angle RPQ is 60 degrees. Now we have to determine the lengths of QR and PR. Here PQ is given, we have to calculate the PR and QR. Given that PQ equal to 6 cm and angle RPQ equal to 60 degrees. From the right angle triangle PQR, tan P, that is here we are calculating the tan ratio for this angle P. Tan P means here angle P is 60 degrees, that is tan 60 equal to opposite side by adjacent side. That implies tan 60 means root 3 equal to, here opposite side is QR and adjacent side is PQ. That implies root 3 equal to QR by PQ value is 6 cm. That implies QR equal to 6 root 3 centimeters. Here we got the value for QR is 6 root 3 centimeters. Now we have to calculate the length of the PR. For this I am taking the cos ratio, that is cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is cos P that equal to cos 60 equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. That implies cos 60 equal to, here adjacent side is PQ, hypotenuse is not given, that is PR. That implies cos 60 means 1 by 2, that equal to PQ is 6 by PR. That implies here we can do the cross multiplication, that is PR into 1 equal to 6 into 2. That implies PR equal to 12 centimeters. That's it. We got the length of the PR as 12 centimeter. Fifth problem is over. This is the sixth problem in exercise 11.2. In triangle XYZ, right angle is at Y, YZ equal to X, and XY, this is not XY, problem is given wrong. This is XZ equal to 2X. Then determine angle YXZ and angle YZX. This is the table for trigonometric ratios. For this problem we have to draw right angle triangle. Here angle Y is right angle, and given that YZ equal to X, XZ equal to 2X. Now we have to calculate angle YXZ means angle X and angle YZX means angle Z. Given that in triangle XYZ angle Y equal to 90 degrees, YZ equal to X and XZ equal to 2X. Now we have to calculate angle YXZ means angle X. For this I am taking sin X, that is sin X equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, that equal to opposite side means YZ by hypotenuse means XZ, that equal to X by 2X, that equal to 1 by 2. Here we got sin X as 1 by 2. So remember, for what angle sin ratio is equal to 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2 equal to sin 30. That implies sin X equal to sin 30 degrees. That implies X equal to 30 degrees. Here we got X as 30 degrees. Now we have to calculate angle YZX, means that is angle Z. We have to calculate this angle Z. For this I am taking cos Z, that is cos Z equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that equal to, adjacent side means yz by xz, that equal to x by 2x, that equal to 1 by 2. We got the cos z as 1 by 2. So remember, for what angle the cos ratio is equal to 1 by 2? That means 60 degrees. Therefore 1 by 2 equal to cos 60 degrees. That implies cos z equal to cos 60 degrees. That implies z equal to 60 degrees. So we got the angle z as 60 degrees. Therefore angle yxz equal to 30 degrees and angle yzx equal to 60 degrees. That's it. Sixth problem is over, and come to the seventh problem. Is it right to say that sin of a plus b equal to sin a plus sin b? Justify your answer. Let us check. For this, assume angle A equal to 60 degrees and angle B equal to 30 degrees. Here we can take any angles. Now LHS equal to sin of A plus B, that is sin of, here we have taken angle A as 60 degrees, that is 60 plus angle B as 30 degrees, that is sin 60 plus 30, sin 90 degrees, that equal to 1. And RHS is sin A plus sin B, that equal to sin A we have taken as 60 degrees, sin 60 plus sin B, that is B we have taken as 30 degrees, that is sin 60 means root 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is LCM is 2. In the numerator we get root 3 plus 1, that equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2. Here LHS we got answer as 1 and RHS we got root 3 plus 1 by 2, that is LHS is not equal to RHS. That implies sin of A plus B is not equal to sin A plus sin B. That's it. Seventh problem is also over and exercise 11.2 is also over.